Hello everyone. So has everyone just been out on the front clapping for the NHS, for the carers, for our key workers? Let's give it another second because I can see the numbers flying up with attendees. So just make sure that everyone's logged in before I get started. Hello, hey Lily, hey Cheryl, hey. A couple of names there, but I cannot pronounce, so sorry girls and guys. Hi. So I will keep my eye on the question box, but what I'll probably do is just kind of have a scan through them at the end, and I will open up to a question and answer section as well at the end. So yeah, if you do post any questions, if I don't get it till the end, make sure you obviously explain which part you was talking about. Right, I'll just move the question box. So we've got over 200 people with me. Hey. Hope everyone's staying home, staying safe, staying 2 meters apart. Fab. Right, let's get started then, because it's 4 minutes past the start time. So gearing up to a Clean 9 challenge, or a certain date that you can set up for your customer start all in one go, which is what I'm going to go through. Before I do, I'll just give you a bit of an overview of who I am, and how I've done really well over the last couple of months with Clean 9. So my name's Lauren Fenton. I've been with the business since the beginning of 2014, so over 6 years now. Prior to that, I've been a personal trainer for years and years, and then I wanted to progress that career and I studied physiotherapy. Out of university, obviously with university debts, I then knew I wanted my own business. I was a mature student, I knew I wanted my own business, and I got myself quite quickly into £35,000 worth of debt opening up my clinic. That's pretty standard for someone who's running a conventional business. So for us guys starting a proper business, it's a perfect startup kit for 200 quid, and obviously everything that we get involved with that. But at the time, for me, £35,000 worth invested into this business, and I started to become really unhappy with that career, just because I was at work earlier than everyone else, or going home later than everyone else, and because your overhead of a conventional business is so high, I was also doing personal training. I had 9 personal training clients each week, and I also had 12 fitness classes to run. So to say that time for me was minimal that I could put into my business, but I knew I had to find those pockets of time, because this cycle of me being at the clinic, doing all the other hours, missing out on lunches with friends, the flexibility, the income that I really wanted, always feeling skint all the time. I actually had to move back to my parents and give up my place. It was just a really rubbish time. So I knew I was kind of at that point where I had to make a change. And even though I had limited time, I had to be really productive that limited time. Quite quickly in my business, I managed to build up a full-time income, which allowed me to sell my physio business, go full pelt with my Forever business, and do my personal training and classes for fun. And that made it even more enjoyable then, because I had the choice to do it. I wasn't doing it in the evenings after a full day work because I had to pay bills. I was doing it because I loved it, and I generally love the fitness industry, and I still do it to this day, even though I've obviously run my business full time with Forever for over 6 years. So fast forward a few years, I've gone on to achieve everything that's available on the marketing plan. I'm no different to any one of you listening. So if you're having a look at the incentives and thinking, oh gosh, I could never achieve that, you definitely can. If I can do it, any of you can do it. And I did it with really limited time. And now I live in a beautiful home. I don't know if anyone's started any DIY while they've been on lockdown, but this is my office where I started stripping, and I'm halfway through it. So do kind of ignore the horrendous walls behind me. But now I have 2 beautiful twins as well. They are 14 months old, walking into everything, don't really nap anymore. So it is a really hectic time to build my business, but I'm really, really grateful for the position that I'm in, and the hard work that I put in the beginning to allow me to have this amazing lifestyle now around the girls and not really have any worries and stuff. So it's really worth putting all your time and effort into your business. And I want to show you some of my top tips. So coming from the fitness industry, obviously the Clean 9 was really kind of my focus point at first, because it was something that I understood. If you don't understand obviously the products that you're trying to promote, there's lots of different avenues for you to go and kind of have to learn the knowledge. I'm not going to go through the knowledge of the cleanse. We do have online the sports and weight management training days, which Louise Riley hosts. Obviously not on at the moment, and will be on back on in the future, but we've had a couple online, so do keep your eye out for maybe another one happening online. But if you're going to pick a product that's going to help you build the foundation to your business, you've got to know it inside out. Otherwise, people aren't going to buy into you as much. So it's okay if you're brand new, you're thinking, oh my God, I have no idea about these products, because if you've done the program, your personal recommendation, they can see the visible difference in you, and you can just share the product with passion from the results that you've had. So you can work it down that angle. The more knowledge you have then of a product, if people ask questions, they're going to build that confidence in you, in how you answer it as well. So make sure you do maybe have a business plan. We have got lots and lots of products, and if you're doing one product one week, one product the next, you kind of a bit wishy-washy. I don't think you can be an expert, especially at the beginning, in every single product. So just pick one, build your business around that, and then branch out to cater the needs of the things that come up when you're speaking to people as well. So product knowledge is key. A couple of things I wanted to go through before I go into obviously marketing the Clean 9. Obviously I've just mentioned there about knowledge is key. Making your £200 back with the Clean 9, this is the easiest way to do it. You could start your business with skincare and sell hundreds of skincare to get your £200 back, or you can find 7 people who are looking to feel better and obviously have that cleanse within their body from our programs in a month. So you can find 7 people. Everybody's starting some sort of weight management on a Monday. So who do you know on a Monday is going to be starting a healthy eating regime or whatever? We all know so many people, and there's billions and billions and billions spent on these types of products. So people are out there buying these products. So why not buy them from you? And obviously with the situation that we're in at the moment, it's kind of bittersweet, because obviously we're all stuck in and not able to do the things kind of our normal life. But people are looking for these products even more now. Over the last 2 months, I've sold 40 Clean 9 or 24-day shred, which I'll mention in a moment, programs. So 40 different people have gone on this program with me over the last 2 months. And that is the most I've ever sold. Even in the beginning, when I had all my clients and stuff, I did really well with the Clean 9 programs. But there's just a market for it right now. So it seems kind of silly to kind of not share this with people that you know, because people are looking for this. So just for assistant supervisor, you're going to get about £30 profit from each Clean 9. Obviously, you're selling it at the full retail and charging delivery, you're going to get about £30 profit. So it's 6.6 programs you need to sell to earn your £200 back from your starter kit, or just a regular, obviously, retail income each month, developing those into regular customers. But that is, if you break that down, 6.6, so that's 7 people. Over a month, that's 1 to 2 people per week who are looking for something like this. Do we all feel that we could find 1 to 2 people per week if we were running our business properly, had the knowledge, able to then obviously answer objections or questions about the program and really look after them? Do we all feel like we could find 1 to 2 people? If you're not sure, then by the end of this, hopefully you'll feel confident enough to do that. And just before, again, I've just got a couple of notes on my phone, little added things that I did want to mention, is mindset around marketing your product as well. Don't be afraid, and I'm going to just open up the questions box for a moment. Don't be afraid of, should I say, sharing your products, because this is a sales company. We say it's a recommendation company. It's a sales company. How do you get sales? By giving people exposure of what it is that you do. So there's really good ways and really bad ways of marketing. And so it's all about kind of attraction marketing stuff that we'll go through. But just tell me in the questions box, if you can find the questions box, is anyone really scared of kind of posting stuff on social media, or maybe messaging someone about a product that you have, even though you think it might benefit them? Because I know in my team and the people that I work closely with, time and time again, people have this, not issue, but this mindset around it and this kind of block, I would say, around it. Okay, so Kista's just put there, I worry I won't sound genuine. So again, I think that's just down to confidence in the product. So learning about the products, doing another program, noting how it feels, how it affected you, how your skin glue after it. Glow, is that even a word? Glowed so much more after it, how your hair felt, how your energy felt, like just basically everything around it, because you can just feel confident and genuine sharing your stuff. And I think it's just posture again, which we'll go on to. So Beth's also put, yes, I never know the best place to post the information. And Christopher, I'm really scared of doing it also. Just don't know what to post. I've got some good posts to show you as well. Yeah, definitely a block here. So I'm glad I've come on this evening to share this, because it's mindset. This is mindset. So you need to go away and work on your mindset before anything else, because if you've just got that mental block from doing it, that is going to hold you back. Since day one, I've shared this product on social media. I've learned how to do it right over time. I was a bit spammy in the beginning, but I still made sales, and those sales meant that I could get myself out of the situation I was in. So do I look back now and regret that? No. Did it help me still? Yes. Did I lose any sleep over it? No. So it's just having that confidence of not caring about what other people are thinking, because usually it's really irrational fear, really, really irrational. Because people, to be honest, don't care that much about you to really analyse each of your posts. We always say, or not we always, I heard someone say, let's see if I can get this right. Facebook's like a passing crowd rather than one person standing there. I think that's right. But basically, people are scrolling. People are not stopped and analysing each person. Like, how many people have actually scrolled on their newsfeed today and not mindlessly just scroll past loads of stuff? We do it mindlessly, and that's what people are doing. They're seeing your stuff and either they're scrolling past it or they're going to stop and have a bit of a nosy. That is it. So carry on scrolling. No loss left. No love lost. Keep on scrolling, it's fine. Because when the time's right, they're going to come back to you. So people see my post all the time. It might be years later where they're like, right, Loz, I really feel sluggish. I need to have a look at this program that you've been sharing and talking about. But just because they never engaged with anything or commented on anything prior, they're still seeing stuff. And when the time was right, they knew I was that point of call to come to. And you've got to be in their subconscious a little bit, because when they're thinking, right, I need a kickstart, you don't want them going to the internet and trying to find something. They want to think, oh, Clean 9 off Lauren. She talks about it all the time. I always see those results are good. I'm going to ask her about it. And by posting kind of gives people an option to open a conversation as well. So they might just like it and not actually have that confidence to message you about it. So there's just so many benefits around doing it. So I'm just going to give you some ideas of obviously what to post. But yeah, Kerry's got, and Siobhan. So Siobhan, is it pictures of Clean 9 or yourself that you post? I'm going to show you some example posts, and we'll run through any more ideas that you might need as well. Yeah, I struggle, worry. I worry people will tell me to stop, even though I love the products. So, is it Kerry? Is it that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry, Collis, second name. I'm really rubbish at pronouncing stuff, so I am really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So, I worry that people tell me to stop. So, for me, I was doing the business. At the minute, I'm doing this business for my two daughters. If someone told me to stop providing for my daughters, do you think I ever would? And it's having that conviction. I'm doing this for this reason. Don't you dare tell me to stop doing it. Because if you're doing it in the right way, there's no reason for anyone to say that. If they do, they've got a serious chip on the shoulder, and that's their issue and not yours, okay? So just have that confidence, and having confidence is mindset. So you need to develop and work on your mindset, okay? That is something what's really going to hold you back. So from tomorrow, or even from tonight, before you go to bed, start thinking and working, developing your mindset. It's like going to the gym. You can't just do it once and expect to constantly be fit. You've got to keep on top of that fitness by going to the gym or going out for a run often and consistently. You've got to do that with your mindset as well. So yeah, lots of people have put Kiri. Okay, sorry, lovely. Have you set up a forever page, or do you post always on my personal? Because it's me, I'm blogging about my life. I'm blogging about my customers or customers of people within our team, and I'm making it really real. By having a page just for this, that then becomes really salesy, I think. But for me, I just share it because it's part of my life. Everybody knows what I'm about. Everyone knows that I am this brand. Like, if you cut me in half, you'd see forever down the middle. Like, people know that, and that's why people start to build that confidence in you as well, because you haven't been pushed off your pedestal with it. You stand in your ground with your flag planted because you know it's a brilliant product. Okay, so hopefully that spurred you on to say, right, I've got this now, we can do it. So just going to move the question box just to one side from it so I can see the slides. So marketing tips. We're going to share some stuff on Facebook. Well, this is what I do. I share things on Facebook, but my intentions of what I post come down to these things. So people follow the crowd. If it's just you on your own doing this Clean 9 every 6 months, nobody's going to buy into it. Your network's not going to buy into it because it's having that social proof and people following the crowd. So if people saw that lots of people were doing it, they're more inclined to open up to have a look at some information, because it's that social proof. If enough people do it, they will think, oh, that's the right thing to do. That is a product that's worth doing because everybody do it, so it must be worth doing. So you've got to figure out, and it's about thinking, like sometimes if you say, like, I don't know what to post, it's about thinking outside the box, using your initiative, using your imagination, putting enough effort into what to post. Also follow some people. So don't go add in loads of people, but follow people who do it well. And then even if you can change the settings, so if they post anything, you get a notification, and model people. So I read loads of books in the beginning of my business, and that is really what helped me develop personally. But modeling people, modeling someone that you want to be like, whether it's personality attributes or whether it's because they use marketing really well and give you lots of ideas and social media. So follow people, Instagram or Facebook, follow them, and get some ideas. Don't just feel like it just has to be you. Like, look outside of what's going on around you and take bits from it and make it into your own. So fear of missing out is massive for customers, and this is why we called it a challenge, or I didn't really call it a challenge, it was just more creating excitement. So I was like, right, come on, we're all starting on the 8th, so the next one for me is we're all starting on the 18th. Do you fancy being involved? Like, this is what we're doing, and I'll go through some message examples in a moment, but it's about creating that, oh my god, I want to be a part of it, and that urgency to get them over the line, and obviously them go for doing a Kickstart program. And then posture, so that's a little bit like confidence. I'm really confident in my product. You should be really confident in the product, because Forever honestly put so much money back into the company, back into research, back into developing the products. And for me, coming from a fitness background, I got approached by so many companies, and I won't mention any names, and I do feel that you need to supplementation. I do feel like you need to supplement your diet. Oh my god, I can't even speak this evening. Because even if you're eating really healthy, you've still got toxins and pollution around you, what are damaging to the body. You've also got to enjoy yourself and have naughty foods and alcohol, things like that. Stress is one of the biggest kind of worries now for people, obviously having not a great system in the body, and these products, like, sorry, going back to the actual point, I got approached by so many people. So I do feel like you need to supplement, and anyone who came to me, I always researched their product, tried it, didn't feel it was for me. I've come across this product and I thought, you know what, done my research, I've tried the product, it's brilliant, I am in. So it's just having that confidence in that, guys, you have started with a company, or you've been around for a while with this company that has one amazing product, which is the cleanse, and obviously all the rest of the amazing products, but utilize this the most, because you could have 6.6 customers on the cleanse to earn £200 a month, and that is just 1 to 2 a week of people that you need to obviously help with these programs. It's not a massive mountain. So moving on to the next slide here, just make sure that I've hit all the added extra points that I've made a note of. Yeah. So examples of posting. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit, and I did have the surrounds of what I said and how many likes it got and stuff like that, which doesn't really matter the likes, but what he said is important. So I might just have a quick scroll down on my profile. Just because it had customers commenting and stuff, we didn't want to put it onto obviously GDPR and stuff. Wasn't able, but feel free to go and have a look at my wall of things that are going on. So creating FOMO, so it's been chopped off a little bit there. Let me see if I can, let's exit full screen. Right, there we go. Let's see if I can zoom in. Just want you to be able to see this properly. Is that a little bit better that you can see that there? So basically we've put day 2 and I feel incredible, and she's got 2 fingers up. So these are all people within my team or people that we work alongside, but your network doesn't know that. So if you're brand new, your network doesn't know you've got 1 customer or 100 customers. They don't know who you work alongside, so don't feel kind of scared to post stuff. So day 2 and I feel incredible. We've got Kate, Alex, Sam, Robin, Kareen, and Carla there as well, with all 2 things up. So it's just showing my network that other people are doing it. It's that fear of missing out, and it's that social proof. Lots of people are doing it. So for you, your team, people around you, if you're in an area page on Facebook, say, come on guys, let's all share our Clean 9 pictures or something that you don't mind other people sharing, and we can all get together and really help each other with that, with bits of marketing, because sometimes we haven't got it, have we? Especially when you are new. So that's a little idea there. Then we carried on day 5, day whatever, before and afters. I am such a stickler for this. If you do before and after with your arms down, then what before with your arms down, and then one with your arms up afterwards, for me, I don't believe that. If you're in completely different clothing, so you're in some really tight jeans on one and then you're in some loose pajamas on the next one, I just don't believe, I really don't believe stuff like that. So I always say, stand in the same mirror, try and wear the same or similar things, same position, similar lighting and stuff, to really show that no one can kind of pull it apart with any criticisms. That is before, that is after. And sharing results is kind of proof in the pudding as well. So don't be afraid to do that. So I don't do that every other post. At the minute, I've really increased how much I post because I'm doing a campaign around it. We're all doing it together. So I'm going to share all the people that are doing it. So I've heightened it, and it's going through campaigns. But in a couple of months' time, I might just kind of keep it ticking over. But at the minute, I'm posting a lot more, but not necessarily kind of where it's like, right, too much, you're getting on my nerves type thing. Then mixing it up as well, keeping it fun. So all these boxes are empty, if you can see me there. All these boxes are empty. I save boxes just in case I've got a stall or anything like that. I'll always save boxes, flat pack them, put them behind my desk. And I got these out and I just put ready to go and deliver all my customers their amazing programs. It kind of creates intrigue, doesn't it? It's like, oh my gosh, she's going delivering all them. Again, with the business, it looks good as well, doesn't it? The business opportunity side. And tagging each other. So rather than you posting constantly, it's been chopped off in here, but Alex is one of my team members on these lovely pictures of her before and after, but she tagged me and some of the rest of the team that I work quite closely with, and then because most of them was on the cleanse at the same time, we all tagged each other. So again, it's that social proof. It wasn't just me picking something out of thin air. It's real people. They could then click on their profile and see it's a real person, and just adding to that reassurance that this is real. This is people getting results, and it's not just you doing it. So hopefully that's just give you a couple of ideas. Obviously, I just mix that up with family life. So obviously I've got people on there who want to know what I'm up to personally as well. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. I'm just going to go back to the question box and just see if this is helping so far. So Maria's put, do you have a special page that you only use for Clean 9? So I have got a support group. I post on my wall. I'll go through some messages and stuff in a minute. But post on my wall, if I get intrigued, I get into conversation with them, and then there is a group that they can go in and have a look at more before and afters, and obviously get support if they was to go on to do a program. So someone in your team or further kind of up zigzag will have a group, and I'm sure you can get in there because you want to make sure you're getting your customers in there as well. So I've answered that. So I have a personal page, a business page, and a client VIP group. Where and how often to post, or is this too many to do effectively? For me, I just have my personal wall and my support group where customers go in and stuff. So I find with a business page, with Facebook algorithms, if you're not posting there daily with really active things what are being commented on and got a really good rating from Facebook and really high engagement, it doesn't show it that much. But I'm not an expert on Facebook kind of pages and stuff. I just use my personal wall really well because my network already know me, already trust me. This is network marketing. I've become a professional networker, so I've been able to grow my network on Facebook, really having personal conversations with people on a genuine level rather than spamming, adding loads of people. So over time, like, my network on my Facebook has grown, but I've already got that initial trust with them. So sharing things like this, it kind of obviously helps to have that initial trust. So again, for how many, just depends on what you're doing in your business strategy. So for me at the minute, I'm doing a massive campaign, so I'm flooding it a little bit more, but with great things like dropping products off, like that's fine. Like if you put it before and afters constantly, buy this, sale, buy that, buy this, that just is like too much. But if you're just mixing it up, like everyone's on day 2, people see it and like, oh, that's nice, and they just carry on going. It's not too salesy. It's just a genuine like blogging about what's going on. So VIP group, I just use my customer group, and all the customers share things in there as well. So again, how often and stuff, I think everybody might be different with that as well. It depends on who you've got in there. So someone said, please say the words we can say about our own results and the words we can't say. I'm not here to do a full compliance training, unfortunately, but obviously you can. The Clean 90 isn't about weight loss, so sharing weight loss. Obviously the shape of your body is going to change on the cleanse, so showing you before and afters is absolutely fine. But obviously don't be saying weight loss, like pounds, stuff like that. I shouldn't be saying that. But it's more about how you feel. So I feel more energized, my skin's glowing, I've had the kickstart, I've got out those bad habits, but like I said, it's not a compliance training, unfortunately, just in case I say anything wrong. I do try my best. So Christian, if you haven't got anyone doing the Clean 9 with you, then I mentioned before, like some of your team might be doing it, some of your team might have customers that are doing it who I've openly said like, yeah, share them, no problem. So ask other people, can I share them? And all you need to say is, this is our customers. Like some of the team have started their cleanse, our customers are doing fantastic day 3. So it's just your wording. You don't really say these are my customers, because if you haven't got them yet, you're going to say, like, well done to our customers on this month's programme. They all started on the 1st of the month and done fantastic. So that's the easy way to do that. Explain how to change settings to get a particular post. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Maria. I'll get the slides back up in a minute, just because I was zooming in on them, so I'll get it back on full screen in a moment, don't worry. Just redo the questions for a moment. So yeah, put a post on my main Facebook. Oh, Just lost my place. There will be many people doing Clean 9 Challenge. Will there be a wall with pictures and posts of those taking part, which I could post? So Galina, if you, whoever your upline is and the team that obviously you get all your support from and stuff, you can start creating one and collating some up, or there might be something there already that you can be a part of. So just ask around the people obviously that you work closely with, and where's the best place to congregate with obviously results and stuff. I get muddled with the 40%. To be honest, sometimes it's all forever stuff on there. Sometimes it's just all family stuff on there. I don't get too bogged down with this should be this, it should be that. I just post when I've got something and I post when I don't, and it works. So just don't overthink it. Just go with it. Just start posting stuff, go with it. You'll find things that work and you'll find things what don't. So just go with it. Yep, so if I'm personally doing the Clean 9, I will post every single day, let people know how I'm getting on. Jade, no one can see you, only me. So Callie's put, I've been doing for over a few months now, and not many people seem to buy from social media posts. So this is what I'm going to go on to now, how to actually engage in a conversation, because your conversations where your sales come from. You post on social media just to create intrigue or give you an opening to a conversation. I'm not going to post something and get sales off the back of it. It just opens up to the next phase. Have I ever done a Facebook Live? I have in the past, yeah, I get lots of engagement on Facebook Lives. Again, everything's just hit and miss, depends on what day or what mindset people are in at the time, but at the minute it'd be fantastic because everyone's binging at home and ready to start. Right, I think I've gone through everyone's questions here now. So let me go back to full screen. I'm just moving on from the post. So if someone does see your post and they literally comment on your before and after picture saying, well done, Lauren, I've seen your results, what is it that you're doing? You can then obviously, if it's a comment, I'll just say, hi lovely, I'll pop you a little inbox now. I'll go to inbox and obviously have a conversation with them. So it's great. So if you look down on the right hand side, this would be my approach then to them, or what I would say to them. Hi, it's great that you're interested in keeping on top of your health. I'm really enjoying my routine at the moment, just so I can send the right information. What are you looking to achieve? Weight management or more of a body cleanse? Because a lot of people are using the Clean 9 for weight loss, and that's not what it's about. So if someone says weight management, I will obviously show the cleanse into the F15, which I personally call the 24-day shred. So the 9 days plus the 15 days gives you 24 days. And it can take up to 21 days to break a bad habit. So this is really good for weight management, getting people out of bad habits, and obviously what's resulted them getting to where they are now. You want to break those. If people are just looking for a cleanse, obviously then you can share cleanse information. So by asking them what is it that they're looking for, I then can really gauge what information and how to get them the results they're looking for. Because it's not just about getting a sale. If you get people the results that they are looking for, whether it's a weight management or whether it's a cleanse, then they're going to start, word of mouth is one of our best friends. They're going to start sharing kind of obviously testimonials with people, like how they've got on. So that's what I would say to them. If they say, I'm just looking to cleanse at the minute, I feel like I've got a bit of a rot, don't feel great, just want a bit of a spruce, then this is my answer on the left hand side of the screen there. So that's brilliant. Cleansing makes your energy and motivation soar. Here is a video or link which explains the cleanse in more detail. Can you let me know when you're thinking of starting? Okay, so that's just a template. You can obviously need to edit it so it sounds like you. If they say, nope, I'm thinking of losing weight, putting on weight, or whatever, weight management, where you can help them. What I'm going to do is send you a really quick video of our 24-day plan, as this is more aimed at weight management. So you're hitting the right button there. So that's a direct kind of, they've directly asked you, like, Lauren, what is it you're doing via inbox? Or they've commented on your post, they've directly asked you, what is this product? So social media interaction, so that means that they've liked it, maybe not actually asked you, but they might have just engaged with it, they've liked it, or they've give you a love heart on your Instagram or anything like that. So over on the right hand side here, it says, hey, thanks for the support on my post. I massively appreciate it. Sometimes you just need a kickstart, and I recently got into some really bad habits. I can pop over some information about it, and obviously to share what I'm doing. Okay, and they say yes, fab. There's actually 2 different programs, so you're going back to the basics before. Would you be looking more at cleansing or weight management programs, just so I can send over the right information? They might say no thank you, and they'll just give you a bit of support on your picture, whatever. You can just put okay, don't worry, that's totally cool. So kind of make it really relaxed. I know you look after yourself, and I thought it might be worth taking a look, and obviously joining in with us all. Let me know if you hear of anyone else who might be looking to take part in a weight management program or a cleanse. Ask for that referral. Okay, so this is when they've never actually interacted with anything. We all have a who do you know list. If you haven't, go away and do it. It's in our 5 Steps to Manage a Book, which is the Bible out of your starter kit, which says you need a who do you know list. If you haven't got a database, you haven't got a business. So we can actually work through this database of contacts and share our product. If you as a hairdresser, a plumber, a dog groomer, anything like that, are you going to shout from the rooftops what it is that you do? Absolutely. Why would we be any different? So I tell people about the products that I have, and this is where you can literally pluck someone out of your network and say, like, you start the conversation like, hi hon, I hope you're well, like, how's lockdown going, how are the kids, are they getting bored yet? Just a quick message to let you know that I'm launching a new challenge. We're all starting the cleanse or a kickstart program on the 18th of May. So the date, remember I always put a date in there. We have a couple of programs which are a brilliant kickstart. During the plan, you'll receive full support throughout, and we have a great community page where people can share ideas for recipes and inspiration. Shall I pop you some information over for you to have a read through, or a little video to have a look at? Also, if you recommend the plan to any of your friends and family, you'll also receive a little free gift from me, which can just be a little lip balm, it can be an apple, it can be whatever you want, but I like to just give them a little gift by helping me out and obviously asking their friends and family. So that doesn't seem too scary, right? And now I don't really use hashtags on Facebook because my network sees my stuff anyway. So unfortunately I can't help with that, I'm afraid. How many times a day should I make each day? Irene, what do you mean by that, lovely? How many times a day should I make each day, or post each day? Should that say how many times a day should I post? No more than 2, and maybe not twice every day either. Because you can use your stories. If you're not very technical on social media, like go to YouTube and you can self-learn, but stories, you can post a lot more on stories because it disappears. On your wall, it stays there. So I do less stuff on my wall, so 1 to 2 posts a day, but then on my, stories, I post loads and loads, and I do polls and stuff like that as well. So there's no right or wrong, really there isn't. So don't be afraid of, oh, I've been told to only do it once or twice. Like, if you don't do it 10 times a day, do it 10 times a day if that works for you. Like, don't be scared of being confident in your own skills and trying things out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Mix it up, do something different. Don't be afraid to try different things, because you only fail forward. You can never get everything perfect. You move forward in your business by learning by the mistakes that you've made. So just go for it as well. So a few people have asked me what video link I send. So I'm not going to give it out because it has the old aloe vera bottle, and I keep saying to myself, like, over the next week I need to do, like, I've been saying this, that I need to do a new video. So I promise I will do a new video which explains. I would just need to obviously get checked for compliance and things like that, just in case I slip up on any wording or anything. But it's just me personally talking about the cleanse. It's a couple of minutes long, and then I've also got one for the shred, a couple of minutes long as well. So there might be someone confident in your kind of people who you work closer with who might be up for doing that. But for the minute, I haven't got an up-to-date one, and I wouldn't want to share one with the old plastic bottles of aloe on there. So you can just obviously explain it. Voice notes are great. Just give them a little explanation on a voice note, or you can just give them a bit of an overview in a typed version, like it's 9 days, the first 2 days are classed as fasting, you've got shakes and supplements that mean that you don't miss out on any vital nutrients that your body needs, you've got lots of free foods, and it really just helps your body to catch up with itself. Day 3 to 9 then, do you mean just explain it. So you can just type it out, it's no problem. Lucy says she can't see my slides. Can someone just let me know that everyone else can see my slides, please? Yeah, so you can still blog about doing the Clean 9 challenge, because I've got a couple of the ladies in the team who are pregnant, so also they can't do the cleanse at the moment, but they can still share results, and they can say, can't wait to pop this baby out until it, like, obviously give yourself a break, and then I'll be getting a cleanse to really restart my body and get me back into some sort of motivation. But here's some of the guys from the team who do really well their cleanse at the moment, or here are some of our clients and how they're getting on. So yeah, you can definitely blog about it and share other people's. Just to be really honest and open, just say I'm not personally doing it at the minute because I did one a couple of months ago. I don't need to do one just yet, but my clients at the minute are absolutely storming it. Everyone's starting it on the 18th, my next group. Let me know if you want to be in with the next group. Okay. How long do we train for when we're on the Clean 9? So the booklet recommends to do 30 minutes a day, but you will come across people who, for me, obviously, you might have a fitness instructor who wants to do it, who's teaching 5 classes a day. So you've got to be flexible with the Clean 9. And if you do go to Louise Riley's trainings or catch one of hers online, she'll go through about obviously being flexible with the Clean 9. This gives you a baseline, but you may need to just adjust it. If someone's doing a lot of exercise, they're going to need a few more calories. So again, it's just learning that product knowledge a little bit more. So if you go to Forever Knowledge website and you go to, what tab is it? There's all the recorded trainings on there. So visit previously recorded webinars on Forever Knowledge, and you've also got the product manual, so it goes through stuff in a little bit more detail than your brochures, and then just talking to people in the team, and that, I feel like I've learned a lot of the knowledge by other people's stories and stuff as well. So training wise, everybody's different when it comes putting a start date on post and messages. So recently, while I've been in lockdown, we've kind of been doing it like every 10 days or every other Monday, because you can say everybody's starting on the 18th, but they can start on any day they want, really. And you might only end up with one person starting on the 18th, but then lots of people thinking they might start at the week after. So again, just don't be so rigid with it. It's just an expression to get people to have that kind of fear of missing out. Okay, so don't be too literal with it. Oh my God, I can't speak. So I told you don't need to be a genius to build a business. You just need to be super passionate and really work on your mindset and your personal kind of confidence and self-confidence and stuff as well. I'm on Instagram, but I just duplicate stuff. I don't really run my business through Instagram. I share lots of stories and stuff on there, but I find that it's conversations through my Facebook is where I also get a lot of knowledge of what they're looking for, which then gives me the right products to recommend, and yeah, it kind of goes from there really. So someone's put, a friend bought from me but ended up gaining weight. It is impossible. If they have followed that with 30-minute exercise, reducing their calories, it is impossible to gain weight unless they've got some sort of underlying health issue. But generally, if you're a healthy person, you're fasting for 2 days. So there alone, you're going to drop loads of water retention. So it's physically impossible. Maybe they've not added the calories up right. Maybe they've not exercised and they're just sat in the bum all day. Like, it's impossible, I promise you. So yeah, this isn't a company challenge. This is just something that I set a date just to get people having that fear of missing out. That's all. It's not a big company thing. So do whatever you want with your network, my lovely. Do you not send company one? No, I do like to send my own because obviously I've been confident enough to do a little video. But yeah, if you want to send a company one, then by all means. If there's one that goes into like, this is what you do day 1 and 2, this is what you do day 3. And I know some of the company ones I've seen, which are fantastic, give you more of an overview, but the one that I send just kind of goes in a little bit more detail. Yeah, everyone can see. Whoever couldn't see my slides, maybe you just clicked on something. Let me just have a look at the next slide. So the next slide is questions. So has anyone got any extra questions? I'm flicking through now. There's lots of questions here, what I'm trying to get through. Let me know if there's anything else. So yeah, I've had people say they didn't get the results we were looking for. So I dug a little bit deeper into that, like what was you looking for? So we're not supposed to mention weight, but she was like, well, I thought I'd lose more weight. And I just had to reassure her that the program wasn't for weight management, and I kind of set the scene in the beginning. Like I said, remember when you asked me, I said this program was more for weight management, and this one is a cleanse. Like you will obviously be different on the scales because you're reducing your calories, but this is what I set the scene beforehand, so they don't have expectations what are not gonna obviously be exceeded at the end. So it's trying to handle it at the beginning, and if they've not obviously got the results they're after, you've also got the 60-day money back guarantee. I've never had to do that, and sometimes it's, so for example, right, my mother, at the very beginning of my journey, my mother did the program. She didn't weigh herself, she just did it purely off how she felt and everything. She's like, yeah, I feel great and stuff, but I wouldn't pay 100 and whatever pound for it. That really kind of bugged me at the beginning. So I was like, why? What do you mean? Like, went into all the questions with her, and then in the end I said, right, send me a before and after. Nobody needs to see. I'm not going to post it on Facebook or anything. Send me a before and afters. And what I did, I actually merged them together, not merged them, but I put them on like a photo next to each other, not so you flip from one to the other, so they're directly next to each other and you can see the comparison. And I sent it back to her and I said, look at that picture. She was like, oh my god, look at the body shape change in that. I was like, see, like sometimes it's just that they're looking for the wrong things. Maybe they've not really understood what they're doing the cleanse for in the beginning. They've kind of just jumped on the hype and they feel amazing, but it wasn't what they was expecting. So my mum there was a lover. Once I sent her those pictures back, so I always say to people, take before and after pictures. They don't have to be for my eyes, they're your eyes only. If you want to share, fantastic. If you don't, it's purely for you to see the change in your figure over the 9 days. If they're really low body fat anyway, and they're not really low, but if they're a normal body fat percentage anyway, you'll find that there's not a massive change in a body shape and stuff like that. That will be more down obviously how they're feeling. So everybody's different. It's hard to say like say this, say that for those type of scenarios, but hopefully that helps a little bit. I'm having to work without a team or a sponsor. There's always someone kind of up there. I don't like to say up above you, but there's always kind of someone connected to you. So if your sponsor has disappeared, who sponsored them? If they've disappeared, who sponsored them? Do a bit of digging. Even, I don't know if, I'm sure head office will help you. Ring head office and just say, who's like the next person in line who could give me some support, who's active. There's always someone there to help you, so don't worry about that. It's good that you've reached out though and obviously asked for the help. Clean 9 during breastfeeding, no go, because there's not enough calories. You'll stop producing enough milk, and you wouldn't want to obviously not be feeding your baby. How much notice? I went through that before. How do you advise clients with lifestyle diseases who want to cleanse, lose weight and change their eating habits? If they've got underlying health issues, it's down to the GP. We can't advise on anything medical. We're not, imagine that we're just the person at Tesco's checkout. There's a product there. Do you know what I mean? We can rave about it, give people lots of information, but we can't say you can have cranberry juice and you can't at the till at Tesco's, can you? So it's just the same for us. Like, we're the retail company. If they want to take their product, they need to check with their GP if there's any underlying issues, and that's up to them to take responsibility of that. Janet, my video was about 3 minutes long, really short. So someone's put, my friend put weight on as well, but she was seriously underweight. So if she was already underweight, she was probably eating more, which she would probably end up with a healthier weight. So clearly she wouldn't have been doing it obviously to lose weight anyway, would she? So that's a great result for her. And also you bet she's feeling so much healthier as well, bringing her back to a normal weight. To put on weight, you've got the F15. So to lose weight on the F15, you need a deficit of 500 calories per day. On the F15, to gain weight, you need an increase of 500 calories per day. So 500 calories more than the calories you're burning off per day, and you'll start to put on weight. So again, for your knowledge on obviously the programs, and there'll be something on there on how to work out your calories and stuff as well. You make it sound so easy. It's not easy. It's mindset. It's mind over matter. You need to have a good mindset. You can conquer anything. I've always said, like all my life, I've always winged it, if that's the right word. And I've just gone for it. I've not had to have all my ducks in a row, and I've learnt by doing. I've made some horrendous failures, but I've learnt from them and I've moved forward, and I've never ever been knocked off my track. And you know, that is because I listen to mindset. I do visioning every day. I write down my goals. I just work on me every single day. So work on you, and not just in your forever business, but in your home life in general. You will just be a much nicer, happier, positive person if you work on you as well. So that's my biggest advice. And maybe I've missed that one. There's hundreds of questions. If you want to just repost it again, I'm just going to carry on scrolling down in the questions, but just repost your question. So if their focus is weight management, would you suggest beginner F15? So you get F15, you've got beginner, intermediate and advanced. It depends on their fitness level. Beginner, I would say, is couch potato level. Intermediate, I like intermediate because you can kind of make it as hard or a little bit easier as you want, depending on how much rest you want. So even I go for intermediate. And then you've also got advanced. Advanced took me ages to get through the workout. It took me like an hour and 20 to get through the workout. So that's for really super fit people. But just say they ordered the F15 into intermediate and they found it a little bit difficult, or they were struggling with it. You can also send them the PDF of maybe the beginner or the advanced. So still flexible. You can always obviously in the box exactly the same, apart from the brochure. So you can just send them a different booklet with a different exercise on if they've picked the wrong one. Is it possible for me to use your video? I'm not confident. Not at the minute, lovely, because it's got the old aloe vera on. So again, anyone who also you work with or use the company ones as well, they have some overview videos, or just type it out. You don't need a video. That's just what I do. I don't think it makes a difference whether you send a video or type it out. It just made it easier for me, obviously, when I was speaking to a lot of people. What apps, if any, do you use for photos? That one to just put photos together. So always get your customers to put those photos together. And that would be a tip. But it's called Layout and it's connected to Instagram. What apps, if any, do you use for photos? I've done that. What products can I add to the Clean 9 of a person? What product can I add to the Clean 9 if the person is really fat? Why? So Priscilla, why would you need to add anything to the cleanse? Not really sure where you're coming from with that. What would you say for menopausal women? I put 2 pounds on the F15. So with the F15, you was eating the wrong calories then. So there's a website that you go to and you work out your AMR and your BMR, and you've got to be eating 500 calories less than what you're burning. And that is just how the body works. That is just human physiology, how the body works. If you eat 500 less calories than what you burn every single day, you'll burn a couple of pounds of fat per day. So if you put weight on, you was eating more than you was burning. It's just science, that. So it's just being able to work out your calories. Yeah, great, Jane. When it comes to putting a start date on post or messages. So yeah, a few people asked about lead time. I did mention that, and so I do it every 2 weeks at the minute. But some people, you don't need long, because you can just change the date. If someone says, "Oh, have I missed it?" You can just say, "Oh, don't worry, we've got one starting next week," or "Don't worry, you can start it whenever you're ready anyway. You're still going to get all the support and everything, so don't worry how soon do you want to start it." So just be really flexible. Like, you could say, what date are we on today? You could start doing a campaign around doing it on the 1st of next month, 2 weeks away. That gives you enough time to start messaging people with your different approaches, start posting stuff on Facebook, having those conversations. Remember, it's about talking to people. You're not going to get anything from Facebook posts. That's the intrigue part, and then having the conversation. So you could say the 1st of June is a Monday as well. So how fab is that to all say, right, come on, we're all starting the 1st of June. Things are starting to open up now. People are going back to work. So it's a brilliant time to start. Some nurseries are open 1st of June as well. I've got my eye on that. Which of the products will you suggest if a person, if she doesn't have money for the Clean 9 but really wants to lose weight? Okay, so remember, the Clean 9 isn't for weight loss anyway. So if someone's like, "I really want to lose weight," I wouldn't be recommending the Clean 9 anyway, because that's not what the product's for. I would be going down the 24-day shred route to break those bad habits. But if they can't afford the Clean 9, they won't afford the 24-day shred. So that was just for that comment. But if someone can't afford the Clean 9, I would say, what are your bad habits? They might say, I really love a couple of biscuits with my brew in the afternoon, a bit of a pick-me-up. They're probably having biscuits because they're craving sugar. In the Garcinia, it's got serotonin, which helps with your happy hormones, which can be substituted for that sugar craving. So again, it's just getting that product knowledge. So go and learn about if you try and learn about every single product that we've got in the whole brochure, you're going to be overloaded. Like, pick the 5 products that are in the cleanse and work through them and know them inside out. It might be that people have got a sweet tooth in the evening. The shake's fantastic. Loads of ice and the shake in a blender, a little bit of milk or water, whatever, and make it really thick like ice cream and have it in a bowl. Oh, it's so good. I'm having that after this. The chocolate or vanilla as well. You can put raspberries in it, raspberry ripple ice cream. So healthy options. Like, what is your bad habit? How can we help fix it? So I always ask them, what is the problem that they're trying to fix? How can we solve it? We're the problem solver. What are the difference between the FE beginner and advanced? So inside the box, exactly the same. The F15 brochures are different from the workouts, and then the advanced has slightly different calories because you're working out more as well. But you can find those on Forever Knowledge, the different booklets, and have a look through. No, I don't. I just do it on a whim. Someone might send me some results. I'm like, can I share it? Screenshot it, post it. So I just do it as and when. I'm not very organised to schedule stuff. And then it's not real life then, is it, when you're scheduling stuff ahead sometimes? I don't sadly use a Fit app, just because I've always used the website, but I do believe it's amazing. So it's something that I need to download and actually sit and have time to figure through before I start recommending it to customers, just so I obviously know my whereabouts on it as well. But I do believe it's fantastic, the Fit app. Right, something I want to do really quickly. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be doing this, but we'll go with it. Okay, Forever UK. Oh, what is it? Fit.co.uk. Is that the website? I think. Hopefully. Come on, internet. My internet's really slow as well. No. Forever UK Fit.co.uk. I'm sure that's what it was. Forever. Because you've got to work out your calories. So what we can do is Forever UK. I'm sure that's it. Should we put www at the beginning? www. Forever. If someone can tell me what this website is. Forever UK usually just comes up for me. UK Fit. foreverukfit.co.uk. No, that's not it. Okay, there's a website which will get it out to everyone where you work out the calories for the F15, and basically you just go to, oh, someone's commented, I wonder if anyone's actually given the actual URL. Not sure why I can't get that website up, but it's a website where you can work out all the calories and you put their age, their height, their weight, and their exercise. So are they a couch potato or are they quite fit? Are they running around after the kids and the job's quite active as well? It'll tell you what their AMR and BMR is. Foreverfit.uk. Let me see. No, it won't come up with that either. Whoever's posted that. Let me go back. So it's not, yeah, it's something like that, foreverfituk.co.uk, something like that. We'll all try it and share it in your groups and stuff. You're welcome, Priscilla. Right, I'm going to leave you and leave you because I was only supposed to be on 30 minutes and I've gone on for an hour. So I hope you've all got some good information from that. Remember my key tip mindset. If you're confident or if you're just willing to just go for it and just throw caution to the wind, you're going to just move forward in your business so much more. So I love you all. Stay safe and good luck with everything. And just checking. Everyone's posting the link to the website. Let's see if I can just have one more try. Oh, yay, I've got it on. Right, before I go, I will show it you. Bear with me. Hang on. Because I want you to have this. I want you to see it. Share. Let me share my desktop again. Share. Here. Okay, yay. So quickly show you here how you work out your calories. Like I said, it's just science when it comes down to, oh, get rid of them questions. When it comes down to the F15, losing weight, or if you want to gain weight, or if you want to maintain weight, you just keep your calories slap bang, obviously matching what you're burning. You eat it as much as you're burning. So calculator up at the top. And then BMR and AMR, so that green box there. And then it's for your height, your weight, your age. So just say 70 kilograms, 155 centimeters. I have no idea. Someone's 35, they're a man. So their BMR is 1562. So that's how many calories you burn every single day. Just to function, okay? That is just to function for you, only to function for you to live, okay? Then over on the right hand side, you've got your exercise here. So you've got extra light, light, moderate, and heavy. So you can see it changes the calories here. Okay, so if I'm working out light exercise, then my AMR, so the calories to maintain my weight is 2,499, okay? So you can see that there. So if you want to lose weight, you need to decrease it by 500 calories every single day. If you want to maintain it, you slap bang, have those. If you want to gain weight, increase it by 500 calories. Okay, so that helps you be scientifically, you can't go wrong. That is how your body works. If you burn off more than you're eating, you'll lose weight. If you have more calories than you burn off, you'll put on weight. Or if you match it, you'll stay the same. So there we go. We got on it at the end. So it's foreverfituk.co.uk. I got the UK and fit the wrong way around. Stop share. Amazing. Right. See y'all soon. Bye. Someone's asked my name. Lauren Fenton. Bye.